Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Returner decides to field it. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years. And, of course, you got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in '07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago at TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected.
Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Looks to the left, and it's complete. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And the back now goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. He fires this throw, and is intercepted.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. There's the handoff. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fires it on the move. He's got it for a big gain. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Now pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here, and they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a 1st down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Finds his man. It's Morrison.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. See if he can make something happen with the return. Breaking free for a huge return. They finally grab him. Lucky to keep him out of the end zone. The offense will start with great field position. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Defense is coming after him. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. And the Jayhawks will line up here on 1st down and goal.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan run are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? He hands it off from the gun. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up 1st downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. A short connection to the tight end here. And that game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Caught on the outside. It's Law. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Well, Kirk, Kansas has the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through In one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Back to throw. It's Simpson. Pressure is coming. Throws it to the right. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. 2nd down and goal. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bama. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And he pulls it in for a big gain. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Fights through the tackler. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll try to run for the 1st down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. But the back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the 1st down.
The Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. Trying to find room. It's Morrison. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The Jayhawks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Jayhawks. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll give it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
Third down sack will make the defensive coordinator very happy. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. The Kansas offense is back out there now. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well...
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. And the Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. And the sophomore making an impact play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. After the sack on first down, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he disposed the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tie. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And in the third quarter, this game remains tied. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job.
The Jayhawks will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. We get the second half started with a running play. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball to 31.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Grab behind the line, it's Morrison. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
The Jayhawks will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First down, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they will claim the second half lead. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
The Kansas offense is back out there now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backman.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Jayhawks will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made after the completion.
It's a small gain by the fullback, but nice to see him and his hand make a play.
Back to throw again. Fires it to his target. Makes the catch downfield. An explosive play. Big gain. Spotted down near the 37. The Jayhawks moving quickly down the field here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Trying the run, it's Morrison. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. The Jayhawks line it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very...
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas. Now the important point after attempt. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's complete downfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Alabama. Well, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, we need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the 1st down.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Well, they feature the fullback as a receiver there, Kirk, but the defense was not fooled. They're all over him.
I like the idea of trying to change it up and get the ball to the fullback because he doesn't get his hands on it very often. But as you said, the defense all over that, not fooled at all, and the result is a loss of yardage.
And the Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. To throw, it's Simpson. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense jumps on the football.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
He shreds the tackle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Drops back in the gun. He's escaping the pocket now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break up.
Touchdown, Jayhawks. This offense is still clicking. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Bringing pressure. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
He's running out of time here. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. On the run, it's Morrison. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's an out route. The catch made. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So a crucial third down play. To try a field goal from here would be 53 yards. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Jayhawks will look to convert here on fourth down. Here we go on fourth down. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
The Jayhawks with first and 10 here. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The back's got it. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They can't stop him. And the defense able to stop him at the 2. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. On third and short, they hand the ball off. Touchdown, Kansas. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. This time he stopped short, scored the touchdown, but doesn't back it up with a 2-point conversion. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab.
Let me tell you something, Chris. That is a great play by that defender. You're talking about one of the elite receivers with incredible speed, with space. He's got room to shake and get free and pick up more yards, but a great tackle in the open field right there to prevent it.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to pass, it's Simpson. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. 6-point game. The offense is out there trying to convert on this fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. Fourth down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. The offense decides to just spike the ball here. Coming up, second down and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And now they'll just clock it to freeze the time. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock. This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment. But now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.